It's a crazy world out there. We don't know when the layoffs are going to happen. We don't know when the stock market is going to go down. We don't know any of those things, right? But we do know that if we have the right friends, if we're able to create the right relationships, then it doesn't matter what inflation does. It doesn't matter what the stock market is going to do. It doesn't matter what the economy does. It doesn't matter what tariffs are on there. The community that we will be able to be a part of and benefit from, and the support that we're going to be able to have individually as our families, in communities, in our demographic groups, in our ethnicities, every single thing about us will be supported when we're able to create the right friends. We need to create friends with people across ethnicities and across religions, from small towns and big cities. And it takes work. It takes a certain skill to be able to create healthy relationships and good friendships with people that you don't work with, that you don't go to school with. Maybe they don't even have your same culture. They don't speak your same language. They don't have your same religion. They these are people that may have your similar character. These are people that may have similar dreams and similar desires, and they can see a similar vision. Maybe they have similar ambitions. They have similar integrity. They have similar trust. They have similar honesty. They have similar work ethic, but they don't have your same ethnicity. They don't have your same culture. It takes another level of friendship building skills and relationship building skills to be able to create a healthy relationship with people who we need to be part of our community. I believe that's one of the biggest things that is missing in our public education, private education, higher education. It's one of the biggest things that is missing, the relationship building skills. Some people will say, you know what, I can meet a whole bunch of people. I have so many people follow me online. I have so many people on this platform and that platform. My social life is huge. It's amazing. I've met so many people. Yes, we can all organically and by happenstance meet people, but we have to be very focused on developing our relationship building skills so that we can not just create relationships with people who are naturally drawn to us, but we can begin creating healthy relationships with people who are going to provide a strategic impact or a strategic benefit to our lives. That's what I'm doing. Um, the the problem that we are all going to face if we are not able to learn and if we do not prioritize friendship building skills, the the challenges that we are going to face are going to be enormous. They're going to be much bigger than the ones that we would face if we are able to build healthy relationships and healthy friendships, which is why I think the best thing that we can do right now, with everything that's going on in the world, everything that's happening in our communities, the best thing that we can do is begin prioritizing friendship building skills. We're going to get into it. I don't have enough time to go through all of them right now, but this is going to be start of a series. And on each step of the series, we're going to go through certain things that we need to know, certain things that we can practice. We'll go through some examples. We'll go through some exercises. But the idea is at the end of the series, we are all going to have a good understanding and we're all going to have opportunities to develop those friendship building skills. And I'm excited. We're going to be developing friendship building skills, not just so that we can build friends and create friends with the people that we go to school with and that we work with, but also with people that live in our community and people that we meet in the store and people that we meet wherever we go, whether we're doing it in a hobby, whether they're living in our state, maybe they live in our town or our city. It doesn't matter what they do. We're going to be working on the skills that we need in order to build those healthy friendships and healthy relationships. I believe that there's a lot of ways for us to save America, but every single way that we can think of to save America, everything that we can think of to make sure that we have a good economy and make sure that we're able to retire early and make sure that we're able to take care of a family of four on just one salary, every single thing that I can think of that is going to be the solution to the infrastructure that we know needs to be modernized and to the economy that we know needs to be transformed, because it creates more billionaires than it does creating healthy and safe communities. It creates more billionaires and wealthy people than it does provide financial security for so many hardworking families. Every single solution to our economy, every single solution to our education system and our healthcare system and our communities and to the crime rates, and every single solution depends upon our ability to create healthy friendships. But it's a skill. Some people have natural talent, right? Some people will say, Kenneth, I have natural talent. I have no problem making friends. That may be. That may be. But even your natural talent needs to be developed. And it needs to continue to be developed. Otherwise, someone who does not have your natural talent, someone who develops every single ounce of talent that they have, is going to be able to create better relationships and better friendships than you. And then you'll be that person with all of the natural talent that has not been developed. You'll have a gold mine that has not been mined, and your life will not be as good. Your problems will be bigger than they should be. And you're not going to be able to live the life that you've always wanted to live because you did not develop that talent. So even if you have a natural talent, you can make friends, you can create relationships, and you're an extrovert and you're the life of the party. Even if you have that talent, continue to work on your ability to make friends, true friends, friends that are going to be there when the chips are down and when the odds are great. These are the type of friends that are not going to betray you. They cannot be bought. They cannot be sold. These are the friends that are going to be loyal to you regardless of how much money you make or regardless what job you're in, or regardless what your job function is. These are friends that are going to have your back. These are friends that are probably the closest to what some people think of are healthy family relationships. I know there are some quotes out there that will say, a good friendship is like a family that you choose. And we like to think that people that we work with, that are our friends, we like to think that they're our family. But because I think as a society, we're searching for true friendship. But we don't know how to make friends. They're not teaching that in school. That's not part of professional development. There's a lot of companies out there that are not as productive as they should be. There's a lot of companies out there that they're not able to compete as well in the marketplace. Why? Because so many people that work at the company do not have good relationship building skills. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this series. How to make friends at work, how to make friends when you go home, how do you make friends when you are worshiping whatever you worship, how to make friends. Friends is the first step to any good business partnership. Friendship is the first step to any good, healthy, romantic relationship. Friendship is the first step to any political party. No matter what you do, if you're starting a nonprofit or you're doing an initiative, you're trying to impact society, friendship is the first step. And that's what I plan to start on. Who knows? One day we'll change the world. But I'll be able to look back on this day and say, we changed the world, but we started out with learning the basics. Let's learn how to make friends and let's prioritize. We started out by prioritizing friendship and relationship building skills. It's an overlooked skill. Trust and believe. I've worked in some places where the performance of the employee, I've worked in many places where the performance of the team that is supposed to be doing whatever the project is, where the performance does not match the potential of the talent that has been assigned to the team. And that's a complicated way of saying that the team is underperforming. I've been in those situations where we meet and we're trying to figure out, okay, why is this team underperforming? I've been on assignments in the military. I've been on projects as a consultant where the team is underperforming and we call the executives in, we call the leaders in, and we try to figure out, okay, what can we do? Is the team not motivated? Do they need to be incentivized? Do they need more money? Whatever it is, right? But all of those conversations, if you think about all the conversations that are ever had in a company that is trying to figure out why one of their teams or one of their lines of business is underperforming, all of it can get traced back to the fact that someone, maybe it's a manager, Maybe it's a team member, maybe it's an individual contributor, maybe it's a leader, but it all comes back to the fact that someone does not know how to create and grow and nurture and maintain healthy relationships. They don't know how to make friends at work. They don't know how to go to them and keep their word. They don't know how to carry that amount of trust that people want to put in you when you are working so closely together and you're trying to make friends at work. Well, I think we should change that. I believe that every executive who takes the health and the prosperity of their company seriously needs to begin prioritizing relationship building skills, not just with the managers, but also with the individual contributors. And not just with the people that are in the operations side, but all over and across the company. We need to get away from these mandatory fun days that seem very hollow. We need to get away from these online trainings that are supposed to teach us some sort of skill by looking at a computer. We need to rethink professional development and start creating healthy face-to-face interactions that not just motivate, but also inspire people to be the best versions of themselves that they can be. I look forward to working with you all, business leaders and professionals, and wherever you are. I look forward to working with you to prioritize the ability for us to create healthy friendships, ideally lifelong friendships. As you go about today, I want you to have a wonderful day. It's the start of the week. It's Monday, Tuesday. I'm not sure when you're going to be able to see this, but I want you to have a wonderful day. And I want you to take some time to not just care for yourself, but care for the people in your household, care for the people in your family, care for the people in your community. Think of ways that you can care for the people that you go to school with and that you work with. Show them that you can be a good friend, whatever that looks like to you, whatever that looks like in your situation. Whenever you have the opportunity, try to demonstrate healthy friendship behavior. Be open to it. And some people's like, well, how do I do that? Well, be open to them. Listen to them. Actively listen. Make eye contact. Show them that there's a safe space when they talk to you. And whatever you do, don't betray the trust that they put in you. All right. I look forward to talking to you all soon. It's been a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye-bye.